Okay, Jermaine, so a very long afternoon of football there, and obviously we saw the exciting return of Callum Smart, of course, won Supporters Player of the Year, so really exciting having him back, but of course picked up a bit of an injury towards the end. Is he all okay, first of all?
Yeah, I mean, it's early to say. I think obviously it was a pretty tough head collision, and fair play to him to come and be brave. But yeah, a bit early to say. But you can see what he brings straight away. He was excellent. I think his decision making, he settled us. Really delighted for him coming back and return. And I think he settled us as a collective.
And obviously not just the only bit of business that's been done this week, a couple of new faces as well, and seems to be some nice experience on the pitch alongside the squad today.
And you saw it. I think the back four in particular were really, they were unreal for me. I think they, on a hard place to come, on a difficult surface. I think Liam, you can see what he brings, wealth of experience. He's organising. Rayon was excellent. Callum next to him. And I think Meadow was different gear as well. So that back four, I'm really, really delighted with them today. And obviously, it was just a bit difficult conceding when we did in the first half. But, that was I think it was only their second shot on goal. And the team that have scoring freely, I think we really limited them what they could do.
And it looked like, especially in the first half, Fleet were on the front foot, were dominating large parts of that first half, especially in midfield, getting the balls up, but couldn't quite finish the opportunities in front of goal.
We had a couple. I think Connors hit the bar. He's coming off at an angle. One-on-one, maybe Zeb's had a couple of headers. Honestly, yeah, we dominated the first half for me. And a little bit disappointing not to go in and lead. But again, it was just more of the same. We've come away here so disappointed, and it says a lot. It's a difficult one to take, but honestly, on the performance, I just want us to really take that and kick on. And there's a breakaway from the league, so we'll have a look at it. But yeah.
Were you surprised by the fact that both goals were scored in the first half by penalties?
No. We thought that it was a game today for me. Again, not a lot of football would have been played, and it would have been a moment. It's not really a dribbling pitch, but then it's bobbling up and all sorts. So the two contacts for the penalties were like that. Really, obviously the one that's bobbled up and hit Callum's hands, unfortunate. But even with Farid, so I'm not surprised that it was set pieces type situations, because obviously the pitch allows that. But like I said, I say it all the time, you earn your luck, and I think the way we defended, the way we managed the game, the way we were second, it's chalk and cheese with last week at Spelthorne. I've said to that in there, like I said, honestly, you take that performance, it will be alright this season. I was really delighted with our organisation off the ball. Like I said, Callum and Liam bringing them two in, you can see how much more settled we were. I think Louis Blake was more back to his old self. Some really good performances of that, and just got coming away with nothing.
Yeah, and I think, especially because they look like a different setup for us, they look like we're playing more sort of direct line of football. And obviously, period of time that second half, we were made to wait a bit more patiently and wait for the ball for a bit longer before that ball got whipped in. Obviously, then we saw the injury of Callum Smart, and it's kind of Young in the wrong position, saved a fantastic penalty, didn't he?
Do you know what? As this happens, you're thinking, who goes in? And he's nominated him. He stepped up, and there was just a trust, like the captain of the football club, and it just goes to show. And do you know what? I said it to them in there. Like, them things that surprised me. He's come in, he's claimed one. He's come in, his goal kicks have been brilliant. He saved a penalty, and it's his attitude. It's the boy's attitude, and I've said it in there, and I say it in here. I said, for me, I'm big on it. You're only as strong as your weakest link, and I think today, when we made the changes, it upset us a little bit. I hate when it's not tactical and through an injury, so it's difficult. But I think that upset us a little bit, and there was 17 minutes, I think, at the end we were trying to hold on, so we had to change things. Boys were, they were dead on their feet, and for me, I just don't think from the bench we were as effective, and that was the only disappointing thing.
And obviously, late heartbreak, as you've already mentioned, with that goal to go in after the penalty, which obviously sees Fleet go away without any points. But you really didn't really feel as such that Fleet should be going away without having at least a point today. So it looked like both sides were, for most of the game, evenly matched, if not Fleet on the upper hand in most of the game.
I think a point would have been fair. It's a hard one to take. But look, we've got to look at the positives. There were so many. Last week there weren't many. But honestly, my thing is, and it's my job to obviously lift them, and hopefully they don't need much lifting. They'd have played in there and they died for the cause, and how we've come away with nothing is madness. You know, we've spoken to their management team and that, and you know, credit to us. But we got to take that and kick on. We can't affect it now. It's a hard one to take, but really positive performance. You know, to go and bounce back, which I wanted to be performance-wise against after Spelford.
And of course, next Saturday is away in the FA Vase, an away trip to Warminster. So a different sort of challenge there. Will we likely to see a bit of a mix-up in the squad next week?
We'll look at it. Yeah, we will make some changes. And a good breakaway from the league. I think it'll be a good breakaway from the league. But yeah, we've got a good. I said it in there again. We've got some boys left at home. That would be disappointing not to be involved, and that's why I need more from the boys that are involved in terms of on the bench, because it's out of respect. You know, now you know the ones that not started today may be starting on Saturday, so it matters. We're going to need absolutely everyone. But yeah, we'll probably make some changes. We'll have a look at it, obviously, with Callum and his concussion and one or two others. But they give me everything, and that's all I can ask. Give me absolutely everything. Like I said, last week I was upset. Same result today. Okay, yes, we lost 2-1, but so many positives.
And then final question for me: player of the match today, Jermaine.
Good question. I'll give it to Connor. I think he's edged it. He saved the penalty. I think Liam Pest will be a little bit upset not getting it. He was unbelievable coming in. He's a close second, but I think Connor's attitude, he's obviously got the goal. He saved the penalty. He was a real captain today, and I'm so delighted for him. I think he probably edges it today. I was really delighted with him. But like I said, any one of them, that starting 11 was brilliant. Meadow, I think, was unreal. I can go through the team, but like I said, I think Connor having to go and put himself on the line and do that, for me, he edges it.
Jermaine, thank you ever so much for your time.
Thanks.